Hello and welcome once more to the Bench Report, where we discuss recent debates from the benches of the UK Parliament. A new topic every episode. You're listening to Amy and Ivan. Today we're looking at a recent Westminster Hall discussion focused on supporting young people who are not in education, employment, or training, often just called NEETs.
And the numbers are quite concerning.
They are. We heard that the proportion of 16 to 24-year-olds in this group has been climbing since 2021.
And it's now nearing its highest point since 2014. But what the debate made very clear right from the start is that this isn't about lazy young people.
Well, MPs really push back on that.
They argued that view is short-sighted and, it completely ignores a much more complex reality.
A reality that we see in stories like that of Sean Holland. He's 22 and he's desperate to work.
But he has arthritis and severe foot problems.
And the only work he could find was this really unpredictable agency work. And his employers, they refuse to make even the simplest adjustment.
Things like providing a chair so he could do packaging work. It's a basic accommodation.
It is. And Colin from Derbyshire Unemployed Worker Centres made a really powerful comparison.
He did. He likened this modern agency work to the old buddy man system for coal miners.
Which was essentially an unsustainable cash-in-hand recruitment model.
Exactly. It's a system that denies people any kind of predictability or really their basic rights.
And the data presented really shows who is most vulnerable here.
The risk factors are quite specific. First, not having an academic qualification above level 1.
So that's below what you'd consider a good GCSE.
Precisely. Then you have having a limiting disability, living with a mental health condition, or having special educational needs.
Yeah.
These issues just compound.
And they compound dramatically. A young person with low qualifications from a disadvantaged background is, 130% more likely to become NEET?
A staggering number. And for young people with SEND special educational needs and disabilities, they're over 80% more likely to be NEET than their peers. The system is clearly failing them.
So why is the system letting this happen? One MP used a very striking image.
The queue, yes.
He said, for those going to university, there's a clear queue. But for those who aren't academic, there is, and I'm quoting, no queue.
They're treated like free-range chickens.
Yeah.
Just left to wander without a clear career track.
And considering around 65% of school leavers don't go to university, that's a massive gap in support.
It's huge, but there are some welcome steps being proposed to address this.
Like merging job centers with the National Careers Service.
Yes, to create a single point of contact for personalized coaching. The idea is to stop people being bounced between different services.
And there's also a growing call to properly elevate technical and vocational education, moving away from that old 50% university target.
Absolutely. And we're seeing good examples of this, like Derby College Group being designated a construction technical excellence college. That kind of industry partnership is key.
But the action needs to be holistic, and it needs to be urgent, especially for that high-risk SEND cohort.
And at the end of the day, the ultimate goal has to be prevention.
So stopping young people from falling into this trap in the first place.
Exactly. The debate cited the David Nieper Academy. It works very closely with local industry, and it's achieved 0 NEETs aged 18 for the last 2 academic years.
0. That's incredible.
It proves that when you create clear, accessible pathways from school into work, the problem can be solved.
So that leaves us with a question for you to think about. Given the government's stated intention to move away from prioritizing university, what specific measurable steps should every secondary school take in the next year to genuinely elevate technical and trade skills to the same level of respect as A-levels? As always, find us on social media at Bench Report UK. Get in touch with any topic important to you. Remember, politics is everyone's business. Take care.
Hello there, this is Tom, the producer of The Bench Report. Listener suggestions are vital to my mission of making politics more accessible and accountable. So, if you have an issue that's really important to you, personally or professionally, and want to know what those in power are doing about it, please get in touch via email or via our socials at Bench Report UK. I'll grab another coffee and start scanning those parliamentary archives.